All right, guys, got another cool Unimatic here to show you. This is a brand for some reason I'm getting drawn to, like a moth to flame. I don't know what's going on with it, but I mean I've known Unimatic for a while now, but for some reason like it's resonating with me for some reason. Anyway, we'll try to just talk about the watch. Before we do that, I do have to say big thanks to the crew at Exquisite Timepieces. Nick and the whole gang down there in Naples, Florida. I'll put a link in the description. That's who sent this watch over so I can check it out and then share it with you guys so you can have a video reference to see if this is something that you want to spend your hard-earned money on. And if you do, tell them I sent you. You can go right to their website. I'll put a link in the description, take you right to this watch, or you can look at all the other Unimatics. There's a bunch of different styles, but I mean, this is their primary style. This is the look you're going to get with Unimatic. It's very simple, clean, and timeless. I think that's what I really like about it. So this case here, first off, it's titanium. So I really like that. You guys know I like titanium watches. This one's already checking that box. The case is a 41 millimeter. The lug to lug is a 49 millimeter. It does have drilled lugs. 13.3 millimeter thick, has a slightly proud of the bezel sapphire crystal with a double domed. So that is nice and clean. 22 millimeter lug width. 8.4 millimeter screw down crown, keeping the 300 meter water depth rating on this thing. It's a nice oversized crown. The weight in this configuration is only 79 grams. It weighs almost nothing, right? That's a lot. That's super light. And this strap, when I first tried it on, I was like, I don't know. It seems pretty basic, right? But it's extremely comfortable. And the material they used is, it made it so it was stiff enough that they can make it super thin. And that thinness really comes into play with the comfort on this watch. So I'll show you that when I do the wrist shot towards the end. The model on this one is called, it's on this hang tag. So it's called a U1S-T-MP. This is the Modello limited edition. It has a retail price of $1,180. This is number 167 of only 500. That's the other thing I really like about Unimatic is they do a lot of limited editions, and I know some people have a gripe with that, but quite frankly, that's one of the things that draw me in, right? Titanium, dive watches, limited edition. You give me one or a couple of those things, and yeah, it's going to pique my interest. And this one has a few of those. 120 click bezel on this. Nice, smooth, consistent all the way around. And then the bezel insert, if we zoom in, I'm not 100% sure what it is. I think it's aluminum. But it does have the indents in it for the dive timing. It's just when you look at it like this, you don't see it. You have to get it in the light. Same way with my full black one here. That's a Exquisite Timepieces limited edition. This is my personal one, but it does the same thing. You look at it like that, it just looks like it's not there, but that it is there. And I paired that one up with a Strap Habit camouflage strap. And initially I thought I would, if I were to pick this one up, I would do the same thing. They have like a blue camo one, but legit, this strap is actually extremely comfortable and pairs with this watch perfect. Here's a look at the case back. It has the model number. It has a bunch of other stuff on there too. These are made in Italy. That's also something very cool. I don't get to handle a whole lot of watches that are considered affordable that are made in Italy. So I think that's really cool. This is the thinner case, right? So the thinner case and the higher price point is going to tell you right away kind of what movement's in here. It should be the Sellita SW200. That's probably what's in here. They do have more affordable lineup with Unimatic that has a little bit thicker case, and those are going to have like the Seiko NH movement in it. But if you can make that leap and go to the Swiss movement, I say do it. Because the non-Swiss movement ones are still going to be like $600 or something like that. I forget the exact price point on those, but I know it's not. You're not doubling your investment quite to get to the Sellita movements. I say go just make the leap and make it happen. All right, let's put this on my 7 1/4 inch wrist so you can see what that looks like. And this strap has like ridges on it that comes into play when you like lock everything in. And then with its titanium case and only weighing 79 gram, it just disappears on wrist. It's super comfortable. Matching hardware. Great watch to wear for extended periods of time. And in heat or cold. That's the other thing, is titanium is a little more resilient to taking on the temperature extremes of your environment, whether it be super hot or super cold. I remember when I was skiing, I always wore a titanium watch just because it seemed to be more comfortable on wrist. And then the same would be said if it was super hot out as well. It just doesn't, not that stainless steel gets like hot or anything like that, but if you've ever worn one, you kind of get what I'm saying. All right, let's give this one a quick blast with the UV light. Kill the studio lights. And here's the Lume. Nice, cool blue color to it, just like you would expect to match the blue dial in bezel insert, whereas this one, has green because, green and orange works well with the black. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next vid.